Another Ole Gunnar Solskjaer manager, all part of his coaching team, has left United. He has been relieved of his duties at United. That is the clear route that we want out of Manchester United. What new faces, new manager, new faces, and a bit of 5 or 6 new players at Manchester United in there for you. But it looks like it's heating up and getting where we want it to be in there for you. Erik ten Hag in there for you has really ordered the board to get Mike Phelan off his duties, and he doesn't want him to see he doesn't want to see him on the coaching staff of Manchester United in there for you. We are talking about Paredes from a side which goes by the names of PSG. United inquiring about him. We are having Lisandro Martinez in there for you in this story, and we also have a Bruno Fernandes coming out and really telling us about his shirt number 8 and what does the number 8 really mean to his life in here onto this channel in there for you. Smash the like button, comment and share, and if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to go in the lower right bottom corner, smash the subscription button. After smashing it, hit the notification bell that enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel in here for you. Now, without further ado, my name's I'm Rokan David. I've forgotten to tell you my names, but United Matters channel it is, and let's get this roll. Let's set the ball rolling immediately without further ado, because it's late and since morning I've not yet given you any story in there for you. But from yesterday, know that we are really going to be doing a live video on a daily. 1 hour long. We discuss issues about Manchester United, and so many people will always be coming in here. If at all you want to come in live, a chance will be given to you to share your views, and I always read your live comments in there in the live chat. Yesterday we had one, Jong snapping United all turns heel on Erik ten Hag. It was a question mark, and I really gave out my view, and I really got some people in the comment section and really shared ideas. So don't miss out. I'm really planning on getting a really perfect time of really doing that video in there for you. I think it should be 10 a.m. Should it be 10 p.m.? 22 hours. Let me see, 22 hours. 8 yeah. It should be around 10 p.m. 22 hours in there for you. So let's start with Mike Phelan in there for you. Mike Phelan was here with Sir Alex Ferguson. Then when the likes of Louis van Gaal came in through, not even Louis van Gaal, David Moyes, the chosen by Sir Alex Ferguson, came on. He really sacked the entire coaching staff of Sir Alex Ferguson, of which Mike Phelan was part, and he was sacked. Louis van Gaal came in, Mourinho came in, and guess when did Michael Phelan return to Manchester United? Under the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer era in there. He has been here for 3 years, and finally they have removed Michael Phelan from the first team coaching staff. He still remains contracted to the club. United are still in discussions with Phelan about a potential ambassador role in there for you. So he has been really removed from the coaching staff. That is the pressure from Erik ten Hag. He really wants people that can really fit into his system and belief. Mike Phelan is not one of those. He's so much ancient. And by the way, when Ralf Rangnick was here, they asked him during a press conference that, what's the role of Mike Phelan? He said, I don't know. I don't know. You get? So it shows you how much the board has been fixing these people in here for you. And this changing under Erik ten Hag shows you the command that has been given to him at Manchester United. I think he has more powers than any of the Manchester United managers has ever had. Why? Before he renegotiated the deal with Manchester United, what he did, he went and met Louis van Gaal. Louis van Gaal was at Manchester United, and he knew United from top to bottom. Then he told him everything, and he told him, if at all you want to succeed, you have to do A, B, C, D. And when he was negotiating his deal to Manchester United, he really came out and told them, I want A, B, C, D. So all what he wants is what is happening right now. That's why you see the likes of Matt Judge getting out of Manchester United, head of corporate affairs leaving. Very many people are really leaving United, and we are having a new United in there for you. So smash the like button, guys, and do the needful to come in and do the needful in here onto this channel, because we are here and the rebuild looks like it's really going on as planned by Erik ten Hag in there for you. Now, Bruno Fernandes came in at United in 26th January 2020. And he was given shirt 18 formerly of Paul Scholes. Now, we knew it that at a side which goes by the names of Sporting Lisbon, he was putting on shirt number 8. That shirt number 8 is really so much historical in there for you. Then after one matter left, Bruno Fernandes has been given shirt number 8. And for us, we never knew how meaningful, how detailed-ful this shirt number was to a player who goes by the names of Eric, so for the player who goes by the names of Bruno Fernandes in there for you. So today, he has really come out and told us what this number really means for him. He said that shirt number 8 means a lot. There is a history behind that because my father, when he used to be a player, he was playing with a number 8. You understand? His father was a football player. His father was also called Fernandes, and he used to don in shirt number 8. That's the first history you never knew about the shirt number 8 of Bruno Fernandes. Now, his father quit from football because he had an offer from work. And obviously, at the time, for me and my brothers and for all the family, it was better that we had proper work than to keep playing football in there for you. So he went ahead to say that this is the number his father was using for 2 years because it was also his dream to be a footballer. It makes my dream a little bit of him in there for you. So it's like whenever he puts on, it's like he's celebrating his father. So Bruno on his BF8 tattoo in there for you, on his tattoo he has an 8 on it. The B is the last name of my mom, Borges. The F is the last name of my father, Fernandes. The 8 is the day of my birthday. So this number 8 says a lot about me in there for you. That is Bruno Fernandes Borges coming out and really letting us know about the number 8. So it has lots of things about him. There is his father, the mother, his birthday, you get? So 3 in 1, all historic and so much memorable things that Bruno was really chasing for and finally got them when he started playing football in there for you. So I think you now know what that shirt number 8 means to Bruno and what that tattoo BF8 really means to him in here onto this channel, which goes by names of United Matters channel in there for you. Then there is a story that really broke out yesterday night. It was reported by Guy FFN and L'Equipe is the one that really came out and really reported it. You know, L'Equipe is from France, one of the biggest tabloids in there for you, media houses. They said United have inquired with PSG for midfielder Lisandro Paredes. His 35 million euro asking price is complicating talks in there for you. So Paredes, and how does this come into the mix? It's because PSG have confirmed they are open to selling the following 11 players: Abou Diallo, Idrissa Gueye, Lazine Kuzawa, Dina Ibine, Theo Kahera, Julian Draxler, Leonardo Paredes, Mauro Icardi, Daniel Pereira, and Herrera, you know him very well, and Eugenio Wijnaldum, who was formerly at Liverpool in there for you. So United has gone ahead to inquire about Paredes. Paredes is not a Frankie de Jong. People will say that, have they really gone off Frankie de Jong? No. Paredes is more of a holding midfielder who sits and protects the back four. You get? But he has other attributes like going forward and doing long passes, carrying that ball, but most especially, he really shields the back four and he really stops the opponent from really operating around the 18 yards box area of United. He has good interceptions, ground duels won, aerial duels won. He's good. And he's better than what we've got. Trust me. He's better than what we've got. He's better than Scott McTominay. He's better than Mark Freddy in that midfield. So I 100% believe that if an inquiry is made, I'll be one of the happiest people if at all this signing arrives at Manchester United, because you can't come out and say that you don't have a good defense when that defense doesn't have a good cover. Scott McTominay and Freddy aren't a good cover to that back four. We might be here talking about Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof, Rafa Varane. We might be yearning for the Lisandro Martinez to come in at Manchester United. Yet the problem is we don't have that player, a central midfielder who is going to give this cover. I've heard very many people say that Erik ten Hag does not play with a central defensive midfielder. My dear, Erik ten Hag is the same as Tuchel. Is the same, has the same playing style with Pep Guardiola almost, and Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp plays with a CDM. That is Fabinho or Jordan Henderson. Those are his CDMs. When you look at Pep Guardiola, he was playing with Fernandinho. After Fernandinho brought in Pedri and has brought in Calvin Phillips. Those are CDMs. They are central defensive midfielders, though they're somehow so modern. They add a lot to the game going forward. But their main aim to be in the field of play is to really give that back for a cover. Trust me, Erik ten Hag needs a central midfielder to really go ahead and sit on. And I was so much worried that ever since we are linked to Sangare, we had not been linked to another central defensive midfielder again. But Paredes comes in the mix, and I'm so much happy for Paredes because he's one of those players that we need, and we can get him on a cheap because 35 million euros is getting Paredes on the cheap. Paredes is a very good player. You get? If we are told that Man City bought in Calvin Phillips at that amount of money, I think Paredes, to me, is better than Calvin Phillips. I think he's better. He's better. According to me, he's better. 35 million euros. It's less 30 million pounds. 29.6 million pounds. That's it. Isn't that a deal? If I were United, I would hurry to PSG and get in this player of a match. And Herrera is on the list. I don't really fancy to get him back because he's grown. He cannot really give us that intensity. And he is more of a Frankie de Jong, yet Frankie de Jong does it better than him. But I believe that we don't have a player who plays like Paredes. When you have Paredes at Manchester United, you are quite sure that even if Frankie de Jong delays, you'll be having Paredes in the midfield alongside Bruno Fernandes and Danny Van Beek, all Christian Eriksen. For that, you'll know that you are 100% safe into this system of 4-3-3 of play in there for you. So we need someone to cover our defense. Amidst us blaming the defenders that we are having, we need to work upon one thing. Let's first get a CDM to come in and cover this back four. You get? Because when you have a CDM, you limit the risk of attacks. And secondly, Paredes is a ball-playing player. He's a ball-playing player. So I will believe that Paredes is one of those that we really need at Manchester United. And when he comes, he's really going to come up and do the needful. I'm going to do a video about Paredes, about his stats in there for you compared to the midfielders in the Premier League. I'm going to go ahead and do that video. I'm going to compare him with Fernandinho, compare him with Jorginho. I'm going to compare him with Thomas Partey, Yefis Bissouma, and Rodri at Man City. I promise to do that video. You get? Because this is something you should know, that Paredes is a very good player, and at 29.6 million pounds, 30 million pounds less, that's a bargain. That's a bargain. And why is United really going ahead to bargain for such a player who goes by the names of Paredes? You get? Because I really believe that he's better than what we have. We should go all in for him. According to me, that's what we should do. He's 28 years of age. He can come here and give you some 2 or 3 good seasons as we really prepare the likes of James Garner to come in through and take over. Or you look for another stadium. But right now, he is really a player that will be needed by Pep Guardiola, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City in there. Because PSG is really relieving themselves of him doesn't really mean that he's not a top-class player. He's a top-class player. He's a top-class midfielder. That is Paredes. And he has been playing in very many teams and is experienced in here. And I really believe that if at all he comes in at Manchester United, he'll be a very good addition, and he comes directly into the starting lineup of Manchester United. If at all De Jong comes in through, what a midfield. Paredes, De Jong, Christian Eriksen. Oh my God. If we have those three and they are in at Manchester United on any day, I can say, get me Arsenal, get me Man City, get me Liverpool, get me Chelsea, get me Spurs, because I will know that I have something to offer on the table. My midfield will outcompete all those midfields in there for you, because the good thing with the midfield of Manchester United, when you have De Jong, Eriksen and Paredes, it's better than that of Man City. You get? I think De Jong is better. De Jong is better than Bernardo Silva, according to me. You get? And Eriksen is in the same caliber with Kevin De Bruyne. Whatever Kevin De Bruyne can do, Eriksen can do it. You get? So it's like we are level in there for you, and we can visibly compete with them in there for you. So to me, I really believe that Paredes is a very good player, and I can't wait to see United really continuing with this deal of Paredes, because I feel like we need a player like him. And Where on the market are you going to get a proven player like him at 35 million euros? Where are we really going to get him? I think there is nowhere we are going to get a player like him onto the market in there for you. Now let's get to the biggest story that is really making headlines in there for you, as Lisandro Martinez is pushing to leave a side which goes by the names of Ajax to join Manchester United, and Steve Bates, chief football reporter with the Sunday People, has come out and told us that some Ajax players believe Lisandro Martinez is ready to go to war with Ajax to reunite with Erik ten Hag at Manchester United, and may potentially refuse to train if Ajax don't reach an agreement. I support the player. Reason being, if at all you come in and you are my team, you tell me that if at all a team brings in 50 million euros, we are really going to release you. And guess what? United made an offer of 50 million euros when? I think on Thursday night. That's when Mark Verwage came out and really broke that story, and United made that bid. And that's what Ajax called for. They rejected it, that they want to add in more money. Can you imagine? So if I'm Lisandro Martinez, why can't I really go ahead and really say no and refuse training with Ajax? Because you are eating your words. You are mincing your words, please. So it's something that you shouldn't really come on and really brag about as Ajax, that you are really demanding 50 million pounds now. That Ajax are playing hardball, demanding 50 million pounds for Lisandro Martinez. So what was 50 million euros? They are now demanding for 50 million pounds. Edwin van der Sar, what is this that you are trying to play in there for you? You get, why are you changing your goalposts? You are shifting your goalposts. You told United that pay 50 million euros and we get you this player. And that's what Ajax are really doing. Are they really? I think they believe that because there was a bidding war between Manchester United and Arsenal, after United equaling the 43 million pounds or 50 million euros, then Arsenal is going to come in and really say, all right, we are giving you 50 million pounds. That's out. It looks like Arsenal is out of this deal because they don't want to be in a bidding war with United, and they believe that they can get in another centre-back. And Saliba is returning, so they're having Saliba, Ben White, Gabriel Magalhaes, and who else? Is it Callum Chambers? No, it's Rob Holding, of which Arsenal really believe that they want another central defender in there for you to really go into in the perfect season in there for you. So they are now wanting 50 million pounds. Can you imagine? Why are you playing hardball at Manchester United? Sources close to Lisandro Martinez say he's losing patience with Ajax and has made it clear he wants to join Manchester United. In such a situation, it's Ajax going to lose out, because it's not Lisandro Martinez who told Ajax to go on and tell United that if I told you bring in 50 million euros, we are really going to get you the player. Then United gets that money, they put an offer in, and Ajax says, no, we want 50 million pounds instead. You get? So Lisandro Martinez has all the right to go on to lose the patience, because he was telling United, if you need me, show me that you need me. And United showed that they need him by really making the realistic evaluation of Ajax in him. Now Ajax is saying, no way, from 50 million euros, we want 50 million pounds. Extending the deal close to 60 million euros. You get? That's out. That's out, and I think Ajax aren't acting professionally. You're playing hardball, but the player doesn't want to be with you in there for you. And then he went ahead to say that Lisandro Martinez is urging Ajax to work out a deal with Manchester United in the next 48 hours. The player has not publicly expressed his disappointment, but will hold crucial talks with Ajax in the next few days. Obviously, even yesterday when Ajax was playing, is it CSKA Moscow? A team they beat like three goals to 0 in there for you. He never played, yet I saw very many senior players of Ajax returning. Tagliafico, I saw Dari Blind, I saw Clarkson, I saw Julian Timber playing in there for you. So most of the players had returned and they were integrated into that team, but Martinez didn't play. That means Martinez wants out of this team, which goes by the names of Ajax. He ends up and says Erik ten Hag wants Lisandro Martinez to fly out to Manchester United as soon as a deal is done in there for you. All right. So obviously we know that Erik ten Hag is an admirer of Lisandro Martinez, and we've got very many people coming out and saying he's short in there for you. But he's short. But when you look at his aerial duels won, they're equivalent to those of Harry Maguire. So that means he's better than Harry Maguire because ball-wise, as in playing the ball and using the ball, he's better. Ground duels won, he's better. That means this lad walks directly into the starting lineup of Manchester United. That is Lisandro Martinez, and he's looking forward to come in and play at Manchester United. They're coming in over Lisandro Martinez. The presence of Harry Maguire and Rafael Varane has really gone ahead to let people know that, or to get into people's heads that, to get thoughts in their heads that maybe Erik ten Hag is planning to play with a 3-5-2 with 3 central defenders. That is Lisandro Martinez on the left, Harry Maguire on the right, and then Rafael Varane in the middle with the back 3. Then he plays with wing backs. That is Luke Shaw or Malacia, Diego Dalot or Dumfries if at all he makes it to United. Then the midfield 3 like De Jong, Bruno Fernandes, and maybe a Danny Van Beek. Then the front 2 of Rashford and Anton Martial. Maybe that's what is running in the minds of very many people. And by the way, I'm also thinking about it because when you look at the signing he's making, it looks like he wants to play with a back 3. But all of the time I've shown him really doing this job, he has been really changing lots of systems: 4-1-4-1, 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, 4-1-3-2 in there for you. So he keeps on changing according to the system in there for you and according to the game situation. And remember, we are having 5 substitutions next season. Next season, 5 substitutions in the Premier League have been called for, and they are really going to happen in there for you. So that's it in there for you for a man who goes by names of Erik ten Hag and Lisandro Martinez. So we hope in the next 48 hours, not days, a deal might mature in there for you. Now, Gerard Romero has told us that Man United target Frankie de Jong will return to Barcelona tomorrow in there for you for training. All right, obviously, he's returning, and he has reported today on duty to go on and check his car and fix it to see how he really returns tomorrow on duty. That is Frankie de Jong. And yesterday's story came in that he has really turned down Manchester United, wants to start Barcelona. All this is shit. Frank de Jong knows back in his mind that Barcelona want to sell him. If they've turned heel on him, they don't want him, that's it. You get? The reason that's why they don't really want him now is because it's the only solution they've got to get out close to 70 million euros upfront fee from the player. The other players they have are from the La Masia Academy, still young, big prospects, and they have buyout clauses of like 1 billion. Ansu Fati, when you look at Gavi, when you look at Pedri, so they feel like it's not really realistic to sell these ones because they still hold a big future in them. That is a team which goes by the names of Barcelona. So Frankie de Jong to Manchester United is not totally off. I'm still optimistic that this deal is going to happen and he's going to come and join Manchester United. Him returning on training is not something that should even come in here and worry you. Not at all. Not at all. It won't worry you because United is really trying to go on and do the needful to really get this deal done. Gerard Romero has gone ahead to tell us that Erik ten Hag and Frankie de Jong talk occasionally on a daily. You get? So, I'm not worried about this deal. I'm not worried. And I'm not worried about the Chelsea hijacks that are being talked about, that even other teams will come in, like PSG will really come in and take him. I will believe that he won't let down his manager. United will negotiate this deal and it will get done. And I know by the 1st of September, Frankie de Jong is going to be a Manchester United player in there for you. So in the next story, we'll talk Ronaldo, we'll take Erik ten Hag. He has held a press conference. Erik ten Hag holding a press conference tomorrow at it will be around midday in there for you. We'll be coming in here and talking about it. That is Erik ten Hag in there for you. In the morning, early morning, he's going to hold a press conference in Thailand, Bangkok, and expect questions about De Jong, Ronaldo, other transfers, exits in there for you, and how he's really planning to play against Liverpool in there for you. Remember, on Tuesday, we are playing against Liverpool. Don't forget. We are going to be here, and tomorrow we are doing a predicted lineup of Manchester United that is going to go ahead and play a side which goes by the names of Liverpool in there for you. It's going to be tricky because for the manager that you don't know who he really fancies to play, whom he really fancies to start, who is he going really to go ahead and really start? Reading Ten Hag's mind is not easy, but me and my team, we are really going to sit down and really read his mind and see what is his mind all about, because we know that there are players that are really going to be starters into the starting 11 in the foyer of Manchester United in a system of 4-3-3. That's what I really believe that we're really going to go ahead and see as United play a side which goes by names of Liverpool in here on United Matters channel. Thank you guys for watching in. Smash the like button as always and subscribe to this channel. Show me the love, and I'll pass the love back to you in the for you. It's called reciprocation. You get? Reciprocate it back to me and everything will really get to the level where you guys want it. So your reactions to Bruno Fernandes, hidden secrets about the shirt number 8, Lisandro Martinez asks out of Ajax, then Paredes linked to Manchester United, United inquire about Paredes, and Mark Phelan relieved of his duties and United are negotiating with him to give him an ambassador role at United in the foyer. And Frank de Jong is back at Barcelona. He's joining Barcelona tomorrow to train. All that into the comment section below. I go by the names of Rock and David. Our first video of the day. 2 more are yet to come. One a premiere, the other one is going to be a live video where you guys are really going to come in and we really exchange ideas on the issues of Manchester United. I'm out.